Words are spells. Spells to make you think that you can only be a certain feeling to that spell. The more defined a word is, the more spellish it is on you, the effect it has on you. Therefore, spells are different. These words in separation are different. The words are manipulations themselves. Manipulation of sound. What is our what is the material of our matrix, the universe, right? Everyone has an argumentation over this being frequency and sound is what we are. So words are spells, and therefore more defined into a very fine detail is going to spell you into a manipulation of that. Now, if we speak from emotion, if we have light language, so to say, and we have this resonance of a word, not giving it such definition over it, this spell over what it's supposed to mean, is something so profound and deep that we should be digging into and thinking about for a minute. I come through this moment of like what I feel in my body and what words really are, and how can I describe what I feel to another person so that they can hear me? Because it's the nature of humans to want to connect with our other humans, and therefore we're trying to make them feel the way we feel constantly. And the words to find, to describe, isn't connecting, it's not connecting us, it's not 100%, because these words have been so described in their spells that it's not allowing the empathy and the emotion to come out. So what is the difference of using words versus sound? And sound that's moved forward through our emotion. Our emotion is the energy in motion, and therefore our sound is our song, and our song is how we feel. To feel our body, to be anointed of it, like and to connect. I'm reflected upon a moment in my life where I was a little girl, and I have this mirror of this little girl that lives across the street, and she has two older sisters, and she is experiencing a lot like what I have experienced in my past. And I see her going through this almost emotional breakdown because she can't use these words that need to be said so that mom can understand. And I remember being there. It was profound. It was profound in a way that let me see how I had to shut my heart off to find the right words, almost, to be able to stop and concentrate on the fucking spells instead of my heart and the sound my heart would have said. This little girl, she was so tired. The memory kept on coming back, or something kept on coming back, to the point where she was just bicycling and crying at the same time, and crying and crying and crying. And we held space for her. We let her just hear you. We're just trying to get back home. You're tired. It was a big bike ride for her. But I just remember there might have been a moment much like that for me. And it's dawning upon me how these emotions have been so shoved down and put down and turned off so that we can speak with our words, our spells, instead of, allowing us to just sing or move that energy through our throat. And the sound, like, think about the words in music and song. Some are moving because you can connect, but how much more connected could we be if we put the emotion to the draw of sound, and sound without spell or spelling or meaning? I just puts it into rings because it's ringing in my ear. The difference of the words matter because you put in a spell upon the word. And what is the real language of ourselves, our soul, our song? What is that language? Where is it? Where is that true instant connection that could describe? Like a bird sings, like the sounds of the frogs or the crickets, the meow of a cat, the bark of a dog. How loud is it? How quiet is it? How intentional is it? These are all questions to elaborate on my contemplations. I hope this serves you in some way. Felt like it needed to be shared. Bless you all.